Call to order the workshop meeting for March 1st, 2021 at 5:07. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Councilmember Degolier.
Here.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Here.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Here.
Councilmember Nichols.
Here.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico.
Here. Pledge allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, communications from the mayor. Thank you. Okay, communication from the public and petitions.
Number 1, request from the Dunkirk Joint Veterans Council to hold their annual Memorial Day service on Monday, May 30th, 2022 at 10 a.m. at Memorial Park with the Memorial Day Parade to follow at 11 a.m. Also requesting participation by the mayor, police chief, council, and city officials during the service.
Any discussion, council?
They did include a rain date inside if it rains.
Okay.
It's in the letter.
Okay, that's yes. Any other discussion? Okay, I need a motion to refer to the appropriate departments.
So
moved.
And I got a second by Stoyl.
Number 2, thank you note from the Vietnam Veterans of America Chapter 459 for recognition and support from the city of Dunkirk over the last several years.
Any discussion, council? Again, nothing on that. Let's need. Can I get a motion again for appropriate departments? Any? Okay. Councilwoman Degolier, and a second by Vermont.
Number 3, prior written notice from Pastor Carlos Guerra of 162 West 2nd Street on a sinkhole in the street between 89 and 90 Lincoln Avenue.
Discussion, council?
I did talk to Randy about it.
Okay, hearing none, can I have a motion to refer to the appropriate departments as well as the legal and insurances? Nichols and Councilmember Vermont.
Number 4, notice of claim from Rodney and Joan Hoke of Fredonia for alleged damages to their rental property at 309 Swan Street on January 21st, 2022 at approximately 8 to 9 a.m.
Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, can I have a motion to a motion to refer to the appropriate departments?
So moved.
Councilwoman Leskoviak, do I have a second? Councilwoman Nichols.
Number 5, notice of claim from Janine Degolier of 421 Woodrow Avenue for alleged damages to her electric box by a fallen tree on December 12, 2021 at approximately 4 p.m. and request that the tree be cut down.
Any discussion, council?
Has the tree issue been addressed, Randy?
Tree was cut down today.
Okay, thanks. So moved.
Okay, motion to refer to the appropriate departments and insurances. I got a motion by Councilwoman Nichols, a second by Councilmember Vermont.
Number 6, notice of claim from Lori Lisa of 10262 Wilbur Road, Dunkirk for damages to her rear left tire allegedly from debris on Waldorf Road on January 14, 2022 at approximately 7 a.m.
Any discussion, council?
It was in the city? I didn't read that. No, I'll find it. Well, we can just turn it over to,
Legal?
yeah. We'll give Richard something to do.
Yeah, it doesn't really, from what it says here, it doesn't. Waldorf from Central, so,
Or Kate.
okay. Can I have a motion to refer to the appropriate departments?
So moved.
And a second by Councilwoman Leskoviak.
Number 7, loudspeaker permit request from the Northern Chautauqua Conservation Club to use live band speakers and radio for fundraisers, fishing tournaments, and seminars from May 20th, 2022 through October 1st, 2022.
Any discussion? Okay, again, I need a motion to refer to the appropriate departments as well as subject to the proper insurances and usual conditions. So I got a motion by Councilwoman Nichols and a seconded by Councilman Romano. Okay, with that, let's go to reports and standing special committees, boards and commission. Councilwoman, let's go.
I'm just going to talk about a little bit about the Lakeshore Drive Complete Streets Beautification Project, saying that the, it's out for bidding and the bid opening is this Thursday. And also I'm going to talk about how there will be certain times, because I know some people are wondering, such as Memorial Day weekend, when this project will pause. Therefore, keeping an eye on safety is there. So I'm just going to talk about that.
Thank you. Second ward, Councilman Romano.
Randy, Mike, I had a complaint from a resident on 142nd, West 2nd Street. I don't know what corner that's on.
What was the address again?
146 West 2nd.
146.
Mr. Sutton's house. It was in the city. Where's the plug? Stop sign said it was, can't be.
Okay.
Just check it out.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilmember Stoyl.
Yeah, I got a request for a porta potty and some trash cans for the flea market. It's down there every year. Brian Meyer runs it. Would that be a big problem for us guys to put that out there?
I think they did that in years past. They put them over in the corner by, the porta potties were put over in the corner by where Elwood's Fish Market used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, that's what he wants. He just wants to know if he...
Who's paying for that? Who's paying for that?
You didn't mention that.
They were there in the past. I'm not sure who paid for them, to be honest with you.
Well, like I said, the city is not paying for those, so I don't know. Just want to make it clear that if we're talking about the city paying for it, that should be included then if you're going to do that.
So if, let me ask this question. Is this something the city is running or is this a private individual running?
Well, these guys have been running for years.
Yeah, it's a private individual, we support it, but I mean, we don't normally pay for him to do that, so.
Does he rent that space there to have that flea market there?
No. He's gotten our approval to have a flea market there.
So does he actually put a request in to use that? Has it gone through legal? Has it made insurance and
Yeah,
everything else?
He's done all that
Okay.
stuff. What he's asking for now regarding, the trash cans is something we can do, I have no problem with, but these other things, we deal with a private vendor, that'll be an added cost to the city. It's not included in our current contract. If it's something that the council wishes to do, then, we can do that, but that should be stated there so it's officially what we're doing.
I want to refer him to EJ, because I think EJ's been the main liaison for the flea market.
All right. You want to do that?
Yeah, I can get that to him.
Good.
It'll work that,
Thank you.
details on that.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Councilwoman Nichols.
Nothing here.
Okay. And I don't have anything at this point. Let's go into unfinished business.
Councilman Large, there's one item for unfinished business. We just found out when we were reviewing the video for 26, if you recall, was the walk-in resolution where we did some allocations for stimulus use funds. As a housekeeping item, because it was a walk-in, we had to do a two-step. So we did the vote to accept it as a walk-in, but we didn't do the vote to actually vote on it.
Okay.
So if under 8, we can just do that. I have extra copies here if people need them, just to refresh the recollection.
Yeah, could we
just
do
have to do the actual vote on the resolution.
Okay. Let's do that. Anything else under unfinished business? Okay, hearing none, let's go to pre-filed resolutions.
Number 27, resolution authorizing multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan.
Any discussion, council?
I wanted to know if this Chautauqua County Hazard Mitigation Plan and its results can be found by the public anywhere? Or who would I ask about that?
It is. It would be published on the county website. I'm not sure where to navigate to find it, but it is published on there.
Probably like emergency services. They might
Yeah.
have it.
I can find out for you.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll ask that at the meeting too, because there'll be some people
Okay.
wondering. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, any other discussion?
Well, that one's the one we have to amend.
No, 28 is the next is
Okay,
the amendment.
next one?
If there's no further discussion on 27, let's move to 28.
Number 28, resolution authorizing the agreement for joint free hospital services between the county of Chautauqua and the city of Dunkirk, and there is an amended resolution for that.
Okay. Any discussion, council?
Yeah, I would just like Richard to explain why there's an amended version of it, so people know.
Yeah, so two pieces to it. One, this is a renewal. We've done this before. This is regarding use of the fly car. And we had a renewal or a reimbursement agreement last year, but it was limited to reimbursements on Medicare. What they did is, as part of the renewal for this year, they've opened it up to all types of medical coverage. So private insurance, commercial insurance, Medicaid, as well as Medicare. So as part of the renewal, that's there. So we missed that in language on our first run through on the resolution. So the amended language just changes it so that it's accepting of all those types of coverage.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
And will you reiterate this when I ask you at the meeting so people know?
Yeah,
Thank you.
not a problem.
Councilman, just if I can add to that, like Richard said, this is just a renewal. I know some people thought it was something that we hadn't done before. We had agreed from the start of this that we would bill all insurance. For some reason, when the county presented the contract, it only had Medicare in it. So what that means is that if we get ALS assistance from the county, our billing company bills at a higher rate, and then we do a 60-40 split.
Okay,
So,
there's your 60/40.
right.
Okay.
So actually, the revenue should increase. It's not going to be a huge increase, but there should be some increase. It won't be any decrease in revenue at all on it. And just to reiterate, in our billing agreement, is that if you are a city resident, there is no out-of-pocket cost. It's whatever your insurance pays.
Thank you, Chief. Any other comment on 28? Okay, 29.
Resolution for authorization to submit a grant application to the New York Office of Community Renewal and Community Development Block Grant CARES Act funding.
Any discussion, council? Okay, hearing none. Let's go on to new business. Okay,
I believe we have any.
yeah, hearing none. Can I have a motion for adjournment? I'm sorry, go ahead. No. Got a motion by Councilwoman Nichols and a seconded by Councilwoman Leskoviak. We are adjourned. Oh, I'm sorry. Clerk, call the roll. My bad.
Councilmember Leskoviak. Councilmember Babanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl. Aye. Councilmember Nichols. Aye. Councilmember At-Large D'Amico.
Aye. Now we're adjourned.
This is just the first step. Do the second one.
Nope. Okay, I'd like to open the public hearing portion.
Notice of public hearing, the City of Dunkirk will hold a public hearing on March 1st, 2022, 5:15 p.m. in the Common Council Chambers, City Hall, 342 Central Avenue, for the purpose of hearing public comments on the City of Dunkirk's community development needs and to discuss the possible submission of a community development block grant CDBG CARES CV application for program year 2022.
Okay, public hearing is now open. Anyone willing to speak? Going once? Going twice? 3 times? Hearing is now closed. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know. Whenever you're ready to go, let me know.
I'm ready to rock, sir.
Okay.
I know.
All right, I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Common Council for March 1st, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Lescoviac.
Here.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Here.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Here.
Councilmember Nichols.
Here.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico.
Here. Pledge allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, certification of prior meeting.
This is to certify that an official copy of the minutes of the Common Council meeting of Tuesday, February 15, 2022 was presented to the mayor on Thursday, February 24, 2022. Pursuant to Section 3.03 of the Dunkirk City Charter, all items presented to the mayor are now in full force and effect. In witness whereof I have here to set my hand and the seal of the City of Dunkirk, New York, this first day of March 2022.
Now, the resolution dispensing with the reading of the minutes.
So moved.
Stoyl. Second. Second by Bomano.
Councilmember Lescoviac.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico.
Aye. Reading of the privilege of the floor regulations.
The privilege of the floor shall be extended to any person appearing for themselves, in which case that individual shall be limited to 3 minutes, and to any person representing a group who shall be limited to 5 minutes. When recognized, please stand and state your name and address. The city clerk shall have the duty of maintaining such time limits, and the councilman at large may determine in his discretion whether individuals are speaking for themselves or representing groups. Councilman at large D'Amico shall maintain good order and may require any speaker to cease speaking if remarks are made in bad taste or are slanderous or non-germane to any action taken or contemplated by council. The time limit specified above shall be strictly adhered to, except that a speaker may be allowed to complete a statement or thought started before such time has expired.
Privilege of the floor is now open. Anyone wishing to speak, please come forward. Hearing and seeing none. Going once, going twice, third time, floor is closed. Communication from the mayor, including disapproval messages. Mayor?
Mr. Chairman, I have nothing to report today.
Thank you. Okay, communication from the public and petitions.
Number 1, request from the Dunkirk Joint Veterans Council to hold their annual Memorial Day service on Monday, May 30th, 2022 at 10 a.m. at Memorial Park, with the Memorial Day Parade to follow at 11 a.m. Also requesting participation by the mayor, police chief, council, and city officials during the service.
Okay, a motion was made by Councilwoman Nichols, seconded by Stoyles, to refer to the appropriate departments, as well as insurances. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Lescoviac.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico.
Aye, carried.
Number 2, thank you note from the veterans, Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 459, for recognition and support from the City of Dunkirk over the last several years.
The motion was made by Councilwoman Stoviak, and this is received in file. Thank you. Thank you. Received in file.
Number 3, prior written notice from Pastor Carlos Llera of 162 West 2nd Street on a sinkhole in the street between 89 and 90 Lincoln Avenue.
Okay, we have a motion made by Councilwoman Nichols, seconded by Brumano, to refer to the appropriate departments as far as insurances. Any discussion, council? Hearing none, clerk, would you call the roll?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Nichols? Aye. Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye. Carried.
Number 4, notice of claim from Rodney and Joan Hoke of Fredonia for alleged damages to their rental property on 309 Swan Street on January 21st, 2022 at approximately 8 to 9 a.m.
A motion was made by Councilwoman Lescoviac, seconded by Councilwoman Nichols to refer to the appropriate departments and insurances. Any comment or discussion, council?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols? Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye. Carried.
Number 5, notice of claim from Janine Degolier of 421 Woodrow Avenue for alleged damages to her electrical box by a fallen tree on December 12, 2021 at approximately 4 p.m. and requesting that the tree be cut down.
Okay, we got a motion by Councilwoman Nichols, seconded by Brumano, was referred to the appropriate departments and insurances. Any comment, any discussion, council?
Yes, according to workshop, Mike said that tree was addressed today, but it has been cut. That's her request.
Thank you. Any other discussion, council? Hearing none, clerk?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols? Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye. Carried.
Number 6, notice of claim from Lori Lisa of 10262 Wilbur Road, Dunkirk, for damages to her rear left tire allegedly from debris on Waldorf Road on January 14, 2022 at approximately 7 a.m.
Okay, a motion was made by Councilwoman Nichols, seconded by Councilwoman Lescoviac to refer to the appropriate departments and insurances. Any comment or discussion, council?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye. Carried.
Number 7, loudspeaker permit request from the Northern Chautauqua Conservation Club to use live bands, speakers, and radio for fundraisers, fishing tournaments, and seminars from May 20th, 2022 through October 1st, 2022.
Okay, a motion was made by Councilwoman Nichols, seconded by Councilmember Bamanto. Refer to the appropriate departments and insurances in usual conditions. Any comments or discussion, council? Hearing none?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols? Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye. Carried. Reports of standing committees, boards, and commissions. Councilwoman Lescoviac, the floor is yours.
Yes, as Chair of the Economic Development Committee, I want to keep everyone up to date on the ongoing developments we have in the city. The Lakeshore Drive Complete Streets and Beautification Project is out for bidding, with bid opening this Thursday, March 3rd at 1:30. And also, following inquiries, please know there will be certain times, such as Memorial Day weekend, when this project will pause, therefore keeping an eye on safety. And this project will create Dunkirk as a great local model for traffic calming, biking, pedestrian safety, etc., which will all lead to more economic development along the busy Lakeshore Drive and our prime area of the pier. And also, I just wanted to let everyone know to do not hesitate to contact me at 716-467-5145, and my email and phone number is on the city website. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Bamanto.
Randy, give us a progress update on 6th Street in Roosevelt, please.
Sure. Contractors working through the winter. That's part of the consent order. It's been in effect against the city to fix our water system. Mayor Rose has got great commitment from the state to finance the finishing of that. We're very close. Very proud of that project. We agreed with the county that our system needed upgrades for fire protection, service, and that was an area that to one of the last ones to get to, but it's going to make a big improvement to that area. Our guys are keeping an eye on it for the ruts and stuff during the winter and doing a good job, but Mike and I keep after them, and the contractor as well. We hope to close that out. The other thing that we're doing is Main Street Booster Station was the end of the consent order. As I said before, that's been a big project to get done, and our water plant is really fantastic. The people that work there are fantastic. We're going to make some improvements under the Complete Streets thing. We're going to put some extra valves in. Council already approved. So kind of a long answer to your question, but it's all coming together. Thank you.
Thanks, Randy. Mike, thank you for taking care of that light issue on Central Avenue.
No
That's
problem.
all I have, Councilman.
Thank you. Councilman Stoyl.
Okay, good night.
Thank you. Councilwoman Nichols.
To feed off of Marty, I just, from listening to the people that live down there, and a couple daughters that live in that area, when that work is all done between, by the high school with their heavy equipment and the water line issue, is that whole area going to be repaved?
We will make the paving list in a few weeks or within a month. I think we ought to look at all the streets. We really don't know what we have until the winter's over with, and hopefully that'll come soon. And then we'll take a look at what streets, survived or didn't survive. I'd like to say that the paving program that we all did last year, about $1.2 million of paving, really made a big improvement on Courtney that really needed it, and Willow Road, places that just come to the top of my head, lots of places needed it, and those are holding up really well. I'd like to do the same process this year, but the list has not been made yet. Those factors that you bring up will be part of the consideration to make that list.
I was just wondering, because several of the people that live down there, and Marty he will acknowledge that they've been addressing quite a few of us. Is something going to be done so that it is normal or somewhat normal? Because it's been taking a wear and tear on their vehicles.
Yeah. So I would say...
Not only that, but the city equipment too when they try to plow.
It's all likelihood...
Marty just can add to this.
Even when the high school's going to be done, probably before graduation, so that's going to be an issue that from all the way to the top of 6th Street Hill, all the way down to Brigham Road.
I can't think of anything else out there that's going to be more important than this one, but I don't want to commit to that until we look at everything. The whole city gets looked at.
Thanks, Randy.
Thank you.
And I didn't know how the bathroom situation is at the ball field area. The rebuilding of it. Are they done and finished? The bathrooms?
That was a project through development. I can just speak to it because I was aware. I believe they had contractor issues that was supposed to be done before the weather hit, and that nothing has been done there. That I'm assuming will be done in the spring?
I did speak with the contractor last week, and it's on their list to do this month.
This month?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Mary? The bathrooms with the ball field? We have a DPW meeting scheduled for March 9th at 1 p.m. in the conference room. And at that time, if any of the council members have any, they want to attend, or have any streets that they would like attended to or looked to by the DPW, can bring it to that meeting or leave it in either Randy's mailbox, Mike's mailbox, or myself. Happy March 1st. Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you. I have one thing for Councilwoman Nichols. We, as a group, we got an email last night in regards to damage to individual property owners' trash cans. Could you reach out to that individual? I did send him an email back, left him my number. I did not hear from him.
Okay.
I'd like to see if we could get him to your meeting.
Okay.
Councilman Stoyl?
That's been presented to Mr. Woodbury. He's going to make a personal visit.
Okay, thank you. Randy, thank you on that.
Thank you.
I just have one more, Chico.
Yeah.
Our curbside collection schedule has been sent out into mailboxes. They should have been received. And if it's in English on one side, Spanish on the other. If people have non-residents have not received any, there's 3 places you can get them: the clerk's office, the treasurer's office, and on the recycling garage on Lucas Avenue. I've worked with Andy Bone on that one. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm done also too. Sir? Yes, you may.
The city clerk's office has COVID test kits available. They are available during work hours, and we are more lenient now as to the amount of test kits that are available per household. So if you need test kits, come on down to the city clerk's office.
Good to know. Thank you, Edwin. Okay, let's move on to unfinished business. Which is this one, right? Yep. Okay, which would be Resolution 26. So I need, we're going to need a motion to bring that back on the table.
So moved. Second.
Okay, I got a motion by Nichols, a second, and by Stoyl.
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols? Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye. Carried. Now I'm going to need you to read that, if you would, and then hopefully we need to vote.
There was a walk-on resolution number 26, 2022, by council members Bamanto, Nichols, and Lescoviac, ARPA stimulus fund use allocations, whereas Congress passed the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, ARPA, which provides funds to states, counties, and municipalities to use for certain eligible use and expenses. Whereas the City of Dunkirk's administration and Common Council have identified several use eligible under ARPA regulations and have approved them. And whereas per mutual consent, said funds shall be utilized in the following manner: $134,170 for additional citywide cameras, $41,232 scanning, indexing, and city archive vital statistics records, and $43,300 lawn mowers. Therefore, be it resolved that the council approves the allocation of ARPA stimulus funds as outlined above.
Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none.
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols? Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye, carried. Okay, we'll move into pre-filed resolutions, 27.
Number 27, resolution authorizing multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan.
Any discussion, council?
Yes, I wanted to ask Chief Edwards if this Chautauqua County Hazard Mitigation Plan and its results can be found for the public?
Yes, if you go on Chautauqua County's website, it's shotcogov.com, and go to the emergency services link. They have the county plans on there, and you can find it on that website.
Thank you.
Any other discussion, council? Hearing none, clerk, could you call the roll?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye, carried.
Number 28, resolution authorizing the agreement for joint pre-hospital services between the County of Chautauqua and the City of Dunkirk, and that is an amended resolution, sir.
Okay, so with that, we're going to need a motion to amend, correct?
Yes.
So let's do that first. So can I have a motion?
So be it.
Councilwoman Nichols, and I got a second by Stoyles to amend.
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye, carried. Now we need a motion to accept, correct, Richard?
Yeah, if you wanted any discussion.
I would
Yeah.
like Richard to explain.
Okay.
Right, so the amendment on this one, Councilman, is this is a renewal of an agreement we had for shared services with the county from last year for use of applied card services. And the only difference in this renewal is that last year the county limited reimbursement to Medicare recipients. And this year they've opened it up to all types of insurance coverage. So that includes Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and any kind of commercial insurance. And as Chief Edwards mentioned when we were in the workshop, the ratio of the split between the county and the city remains the same. The city gets 60% and the county gets 40% as last year. And because they're opening up to additional types of coverage, that means more likely than not, at minimum, same income, potentially more revenue towards the city.
Is there anything that Chief Edwards would like to add to that?
No?
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Okay, if I'm hearing none, can I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
I got Stoyles with a second by Lescoviac. Clerk, would you call the roll?
Councilmember Lescoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye, carried.
Number 29, resolution for authorization to submit a grant application to the New York Office of Community Renewal and Community Development Block Grant CARES Act funding.
Any discussion, council? Hearing none, clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Laskoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye, carried. So we're going to go to new business first. I don't think there is any new business at all. Okay, without hearing that, we're going to need a motion to go into executive for contractual discussion. I have a motion by Nichols. Can I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Stoyl. Clerk?
Councilmember Laskoviac?
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto?
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl?
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols?
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico?
Aye, carried. There will be no discussion at the end of the executive. Okay, and so going into executive, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
No. We have to do it when we come out? Okay. Okay.
We gotta come out?
Technicality.
I voted.
We're gonna get that in here. We gotta put that in.
I've got another meeting.
No, we're not. We gotta come back in here.
We're done.
There's no place to go. So you got a half hour drive.
That's right. Take care of business before I leave here, man.
Open up.
Oh, you're fine. I couldn't exactly remember. I know I talked to Glenn, but I knew they weren't fixed because I go by there every day.
They're finishing the Chautauqua Center.
That's fine.
They're going to finish the Chautauqua Center and then get it to them.
Okay. Yeah.
That place.
Councilmember Lescoviac.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols. Councilmember at-large D'Amico.
Aye. Now can I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Nichols, seconded by Stoyl.
Councilmember Lescoviac.
Aye.
Councilmember Bamanto.
Aye.
Councilmember Stoyl.
Aye.
Councilmember Nichols.
Aye.
Councilmember at-large D'Amico.
Aye.